Hi guys, and welcome to another Get Out Fitness video. This is workout number 9 in the 20-day workout, and we're going to be doing strength number 4 and circuit HiiT A. Get your music ready and let's begin. Our first strength complex is staggered push-ups and German arm swings. The staggered push-ups are for 12 reps, that's 6 on each side, and the German arm swings are for 20 reps. It says 18, but I enjoy it so much I do an extra 2 reps. So we're going to start off with the staggered push-up. We're going to have one hand in its normal position and the other hand down by the waist with the fingers pointing towards the toes, and we just lower ourselves down, bending at both elbows. The hand with the fingers facing towards the toes, the elbow stays nice and close to the body, whilst the other hand just presses out in the normal position as you would in a regular push-up. That's 6 on one side, and we alternate, swapping the hands over, and we lower down and we push. Remember to keep the body nice and tight. Try not to drop the hips too much or raise the backside too far in the air. You want it to be a nice straight line from your shoulders through to your heels, or as close to as possible. So that's our 6 there. We're going to go into our German arm swings with one hand on the waist, one hand behind the head, and then you open out nice and wide and switch positions. Just swinging the hands from top to bottom, bottom to top, just loosening off the shoulders and your upper back muscles, as well as stretching out a bit of the chest. Again, this is for 18 reps, but I do an extra 2 to make it 20. And relax there. Just have a couple seconds break before we get back into the staggered push-up. So we want to get ourselves into the position, guys. Like I said, one hand facing towards the toes, one hand in the normal position, just out to the side of the shoulder. And we lower down for 1, 2. Remember to keep the elbow tucked in. 3, 4. Get that chest nice and low. 5. We have one more. For 6. Drop down onto knees. Shake the arms off if you need to, and then switch sides. Make sure the hands are in the right position. And we lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost there, last one, and 6. And then we come up onto the knees, or you can do it standing, one hand in front of the body, one hand behind the head, and let's swing. Remember, try and make those hands as wide as possible as you swing them out, alternating from top to bottom, from in front of your stomach to the back of your head. We're going for 18 reps, but if you want to do an extra 2, feel free. It's all about loosening off the upper body, the shoulders, the arms, the back, and the chest. So that's our second round already done. Just going to move on to our third round. Roll those shoulders if you need to. And then we put ourselves back into the push-up position, and that's the staggered push-up. One hand facing forwards, one facing back, and the one facing backwards is close to the waistline. And we lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to go. 5, and 6 on this side. We relax, roll the shoulders if you need to, and then alternate the hand positions. Opposite hand facing behind, the other hand facing forwards and lower. Good. 1. Push up. 2. 3. Get that chest nice and low. 4. 5. Very last one. and 6. Good effort. Just come onto the knees, or you can stand up, whichever makes you comfortable. One hand in front, one hand behind the head, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, almost there, 18, 19, and 20. If you want to pause the video, guys, to do a third or fourth or fifth set, feel free. We're now moving on to strength complex number 2. We have hollow body side leg raises, and we have plank twists. With the side leg raises, we're going to do 6 on each side, 12 altogether. And the plank twists, we're going to do 20, so that's 10 on each side. So we're going to lie down on our side, one hand out in front of us just for stability, and we raise up. Try and get the hand to meet the feet at the highest point, and then lower yourselves down, trying to keep the feet off the floor and try not to roll onto the back. And once we've done our 6, we switch sides, raise the feet up, and lift the body, lift up the legs, and try and meet in the middle. Again, trying to keep those toes nice and tight, really squeezing the side of the body, the obliques. Almost there. And relax. We then turn over onto our front. We get into the standard plank position. Just elbows directly underneath the shoulders, body nice and tight, engaging all the muscles, and just twist the hips from side to side. Roll the feet, which gives you a bit more movement, and we're trying to get those hips fairly close to the floor, if not touching the floor. We control it down and we control it back up again. We're going for 20 reps, that's 10 each side, and we're almost done. And relax for a second. Just take a few seconds to catch your breath, and then we're going to get ourselves into the hollow body position on the side of the body. Remember to use one hand to stabilize yourself. Try and keep the legs as straight as possible. Keep the feet together. And with the opposite hand, we're going to just raise everything up and try and meet at the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we switch over. Feet in the air if we can. And we lift up. 1, lower down and lift. 2, try not to put those feet on the floor. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Have a little breather. Sit on up. Move into the plank position. Again, elbows underneath the shoulders. Body nice and straight. Engage in the core muscles and twist from side to side for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost done, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Just drop down onto the knees, sit yourself up for a second or two. Some big deep breaths. And we're going to get into the third round. As before, on the side, one hand out to stabilize yourself. Try and keep the feet off the floor for all reps. And then raise everything up. 1, 2, so we're raising the body and the feet at the same time. 3, 4, 5, and the last one, 6. Switch sides. And we lift 1, lower down and lift 2, keeping those feet off the floor, 3, 4, try and get that chest up as well, 5, and 6. Sit on up, move into the push-up position, but on the plank, elbows underneath the shoulders, feet out, and twist from side to side. Remember rolling the feet so we get more movement in the hips, trying to get those hips as close to the floor as you can, using those oblique muscles to lift it back up to the start position. And it's as simple as that, guys. Going for 20 reps, so we're almost done. And relax. If you want to pause the video just here and do a 4th and 5th set, feel free. And we'll quickly move on to the next set, which is strength complex number 3. We have skater side steps for 10 reps. And we also have lateral rockovers for 20 reps. So with the skater side step, guys, we get nice and low into a squat. The chest parallel to the floor, lower ourselves down and step to one side, push the foot back, bring it in, and then switch to the other side, push back, come in, and then step to the side, back, come in, keeping the body nice and low. Really extend to one side so you feel that in the inner thigh. Lower down, just lightly touch the floor with the rear foot. So it's almost like a single leg squat. And then we push to the side to work the inner thigh. Almost done. And relax there. We then have the lateral rock over, so a nice wide stance. And we just bend one knee and reach to the opposite foot with the opposite hand. Just pushing from side to side, basically stretching the inner thigh, a little bit of the torso as well. And this one is for 20 reps, so we're going for 10 each side. It's a nice, quick, easy movement. Remember to keep the body nice and low, so we're always in a squat position. And relax. Shake off the legs if you need to. We're going to start our second set very shortly. So feet about shoulder width apart, lower the body down and step back, come forwards and step to the side, back, come back to the start, to the one side and repeat, push, come back, push across, back and push across. So we're doing almost a single leg squat so that rear foot isn't doing much work on taking any of the weight or the support. It's just there for balance as we lower down into a deeper squat position. And then we push to the side to work that inner thigh. And relax there. We go back into a nice wide stance. Reach to the foot with the opposite hand and from side to side. Keeping the body nice and low. Really push across and trying to keep both feet firmly flat on the floor. We don't want to be lifting the heel up or rocking the feet so most of the foot is exposed. We want to keep the feet nice and flat. And that way you're going to really stretch that inner thigh muscle. And relax there for our second set. We have one more to go. Round number 3 or set number 3. We'll stretch the legs off and then we Lower the body down, lean over, chest parallel to the floor, kick back and then to the side, step back, push to the side, step back and push. Keeping everything nice and low in this one. So we shouldn't be fully stood up at all. One leg is always engaged, whether lowering in a squat position or pushing to the side. Takes a little bit of coordination and balance, but once you get it, it's a great exercise. And relax. Back into the lateral rock overs. Feet nice and flat, nice wide stance. Touch the foot with the opposite hand. If you want to go that a little bit further, try and reach the hand over the foot and touch the floor. That will help you just get that little extra stretch in the inner thigh and also through the obliques and into the lat muscles as well. Almost there, just 20 reps, 10 each side. It's a really quick exercise. So there we go, guys, third round complete. If you want to pause the video just here and do another two sets, feel free. We're then going to move on to the next set of exercises. So we have a circuit coming up, guys, and what we have is a 30-second effort with a 15-second rest circuit. We're going to do 2 complete rounds with a 1-minute rest in between. There are 9 different exercises broken into 3 different categories: lower body, core, and upper body. And the second exercise within each of those 3 sections is a static hold. With the static holds, we have a squat hold for the legs, we have a plank hold for the core, and for the upper body, it is a low push-up hold. Get yourselves ready because we're going to start in just a few seconds. So listen out for the beep. There'll be a 3-second beep. 2, 1, and go for jump lunges. 2, 1, and finish. Next exercise we have is the squat hold. You want to try and get your thighs at least parallel to the ground. Ideally parallel. Try not to go any deeper than that. And we hold. And relax there. Next exercise we have coming up is squats. Very similar to the squat hold, as you've guessed it. We're just going up and down for reps. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And relax. 15 seconds, guys. Grab yourselves a mat. We're done with the leg exercises. We're now working onto the core. First exercise we have is alternate V-sits. 2, 1, and raise one leg. and relax there. Plenty of time just to turn over onto the front, and we're going to hold just the bog standard simple plank position. So get yourselves in position, 2, 1, and hold. Relax, bring those knees down, gently lift yourself up. Relax those shoulders for a moment. We're going to go into plank rotations next. So let's get back into that plank position. Elbows turned in or arms turned in, and twist from one side and then the other. Relax there, guys. That's the core section finished with. 3 exercises to go for this round. Shoulder taps is coming up first. We're going to start off in the push-up position. Let's get ready. 2, 1, and tap the shoulder. Relax there a moment. Just shake the arms off if you need to. The second exercise in this 3 is the static hold for the low push-up hold. So lower yourselves down, chest close to the floor, and hold it there. Come on up. We have hand walkouts, and we're only going to move the hand literally 1 hand step forwards and backwards. It's not a big movement. Let's get ready. 2, 1, and step the hands forwards and back again. Two, 1, and relax there, guys. We now have a minute's rest. Just gather your time, stretch off your shoulders, a little bit of a twist into the torso. If you need to loosen off those legs as well, you can do that. If you need to take on some water, I recommend just go and grabbing your bottle. If you haven't already got it, you should have your water with you though. We're going to get started very shortly, guys, so let's get back close to the mat. We're going to go back into the legs, so we've got the jump squats coming up next. It's the start of the second round. So just move that mat out of the way if you need to. We're going to get started very shortly. Are we ready? 2, 1, go. And relax there, guys. Into the squat hold coming up next. Are we ready? We're going to lower down, thighs parallel, and hold. 2, 1, and ease on out. We go from the squat hold into squats for reps. Try and get as low as you can in this one. Are we ready? 2, 1, and squat. 2, 1, relax. That's the leg section over. Quickly grab your mat. We're going to go into the core section, starting off with alternate V-sits. 2, 1, and raise. 2, 1, relax. Turn over onto your front. Into the plank hold. Get the elbows down. 2, 1, and just hold it there. 'And relax, guys. Last exercise in the core, we have plank rotations. These you should feel in the obliques, that's the side of the body to me and you. 2, 1, and rotate. 'And relax. We have 3 exercises to go, guys and gals. Just into the upper body, starting off with shoulder taps. Make sure you have a nice tight core, and we just raise one hand onto the shoulder and switch. 2, 1. Relax. 2 exercises to go. One of them being a static hold, low push-up hold. Make sure you get that chest just off the floor. Are we ready? 2, 1, and lower. Hold it there. And relax. Last exercise coming up, hand walkouts. Not a big movement with the hands, just slightly forwards and slightly back. 2, 1, let's go. Two, one, and we are finished, guys. Good effort on that. That's your workout complete. Make sure you do a nice good cool down, a nice good stretch, and we'll see you for another workout soon.